Hello, 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 hello. John, hello. Hello. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I am so nervous. Ah! Hi, Rimaru, welcome. I am so nervous. Let's do this though. I am so nervous.
And you're lagging.
Hey. Yeah, I'm lagging.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. I am lagging, but here I am. Hello, welcome. Make out a time again with different endings when you're the main girl and we have to risk. Love your new model. Why thank you. This is the game dev model basically. I could I good a quick tour for the model. Let's do this. So we have our fluffy ears. Here you go, fluffy ears. It's fluffy ears, fluffy ears. Game dev model, yes. We got the fluffy ears. We got the eyes. Kira kira. We got the eyes. We got the eyes. We got the fangs. The fangs are never gonna miss the fangs, guys. The fangs is mandatory. We got we got and there we go. And we got the tail, of course. We got the tail. The fluffy tail never misses. And we got the boots. And we can remove the coat actually, but we're gonna leave it just like that. We're gonna leave it just like that. Just like that. Ah, too close. There we go. Da, 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 da. Does the model come with a pocket crimson that says sausage every minute or so? No, but Crimson will join me soon on this devlogs with his own model. How does that sound, JB? Hello, John. Hello. Hello there. But yeah. Yippee! We have Crimson in the background actually. He's here. Making sure I don't freak out. Which I am, by the way. Hello! Hello, Goblin, welcome! Goblin, welcome, welcome! Great, I marry you both and... Wait, I can marry you both that way. I might as well still knuckle spot and say approved. Oh no! Oh dear god. Okay, let us start this, guys. It's gonna be a chill stream creating game tickets. It's gonna be a chill stream. Yeah, I know, my cheeks are hurting. I'm smiling way too much. I'm nervous. I am quite nervous. Honestly, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone doing this. Just a little bit. Just vibing. Alright, let's do it. Just vibing. Ah, welcome to ClickUp. It's where we're gonna create the tickets. ClickUp is a free management tool, which I'm definitely gonna use for this. But first things first, let's go ahead and look like what we call the game design Bible. The game doesn't have a name yet. And if you guys want to be a game dev, just go to Full Time Game Dev. That's where I'm learning how to be a game dev. He. Totally no promote it. Totally not sponsored either. He's a good teacher, guys. Thanks for the lurk. He's a good teacher, guys. Okay. So it's a dungeon It's a dungeon crawler.
Dungeon crawler.
Yeah, it's a dungeon crawler game. Uh, we have the inspiration part, which is games like Silent Hope, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, and Cuisinier. Yippee! You can just call the new game Flip It. Flip It. You can find both Silent Hope and Cuisinier in the Steam page. And Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles right now you can only find it on Switch or GameCube if you can get that relic for a reasonable price. They're all basically dungeon crawlers, so that's why there's inspiration.
Or, reasonless price that nobody recommends.
Yeah.
Please do not pay thousands of dollars to buy a GameCube and a game for the GameCube.
No, please
Don't be
do
that
that.
person.
Don't do that.
It's not worth that much, no matter how much you love it.
Yeah. Yeah, Crystal Chronicles. I have it. I love the game. I need to keep. We need to keep. Oh my God, what's the word?
Playing,
Yeah.
grinding.
There we go. Thank you. Grinding. We have the trailer study, which is studying the trailer, the release trailer, or the first announced trailer. It's this is a very comprehensive Bible, guys. Then we have the core game loop study. Basically, every game has a core game loop, which the player does the entire game. Thank you. And for all of them, since there's it's a dungeon crawler, I can't say the word. Is going to the dungeon, collect materials, craft new equipment, and overcome the obstacle. It's basically the same thing, because they're all of them has basically the similar game core game loop for all of them. So here we go. And we have the reason there, the sticky, which is the 3 reasons is familiar, unique, and memorable. And we have the document basically describing why for all 3 of them, inspiration. And then we have the Steam page study, which is basically studying the cover, why the art cover is awesome or not, and the short description that it shows on the Steam page. It's very, very detailed, guys. If you want to learn how to be a game dev, I totally recommend Full-Time Game Dev. He goes step by step from the very beginning to the very end. So yeah, I'm learning from there. Then we have the part 2, which is motivation. That's more personal thing. Like anything can inspire you. For me, in my case, it's Trickster Online, which is a childhood game. It's anime, which you guys know I'm an anime fanatic. And games, because we all love games. That's basically my inspiration. Let me know if I'm going through too quick. Okay, guys?
I mean, maybe you can talk about certain things that are not describing, like for example, where you were talking about the sticky.
All good. Okay.
You can mention like why you think it's sticky.
Oh!
Like stuff that doesn't describe something like the trailer, but your personal opinion. I think you can go into detail.
Hey,
Because
welcome.
It explains why you believe it can work as an inspiration or something.
Don't worry, we'll go back and forth. I'm just explaining the basics right now of the document.
Don't worry, I'm just giving my input on it.
Thank you. And now we start with the core game loop, which is our game core game loop, not the 3 inspirations. And as you can see, I have 5 steps. Phenomenal. I have 5 steps because I think it's better
I shall
to.
summon the Christmas spirit.
Because I
Apple
think
and
it's
cinnamon.
better to layer them out. So for my core game loop, which I have here, it can be 3 steps or more. Step number 1 is initial exploration of the dungeon. Step number 2 is like classification and reporting. I'm going to explain that in a little bit. Step 3 is the combat and interaction. I think these steps are backwards now that I'm reading it better.
It's okay. Next time it will work better.
Yeah. Step number 4 is recommendation and upgrades, and step number 5 is return and reevaluate. So basically, the dungeon crawler we're gonna make the team. Sorry, I'm not alone in this. I should say we. It's a
Don't worry, you're still getting used to it.
yeah, it's a dungeon crawler game where basically you're an adventurer that it's a part of a guild, and you go into nearly open dungeons to classify them and open them and investigate them and open it for public use for other adventurers. So basically, once you go in, you classify the dungeon like, oh, this is for beginners or this is for more seasoned adventurers, etc., etc. And basically, that basically is a lot of management there, because if you classify them wrong, then you're gonna make adventurers die. And more people is gonna leave the guild because it's getting a bad reputation, right? So yeah, you gotta classify them correctly. There's gonna be an indicator, don't worry guys, it has management there. So basically that's why their steps are here like that. Yeah, if you have suggestions, let me know. But that's basically what we're thinking about the game right now. This is the core game loop for the game.
For people who have trouble imagining it, just imagine the boring background job of solo leveling that they never show.
Yeah, the boring background job of solo leveling, basically. Yeah. Don't worry, we're explaining the document. We're not far into the. I haven't even made the first sticker yet.
You missed the Steam launch. You missed it becoming Game of the Year.
Thank you.
5 times in a row.
Oh my god. Then we have the primary
I
mechanic.
exist as the background sound today.
Yeah, that's Crimson. Crimson is here.
I was too busy with her model. I don't have mine ready.
Yeah, but he's here.
Hey, I'm here. 1 hour of sleep works for me.
Yeah, he didn't sleep much.
I'll just be providing my background noise, personal opinions, and help this little bitch here to not be nervous.
I'm stepping out of my comfort zone for this, guys. It's okay.
I mean, you're the one who decided to sit on the chair and not my lap, so of course it's not comfortable.
Fuck you.
Come at me.
Okay, so we have the primary
Hey,
mechanic.
I'm the one who told myself to intercourse myself.
Anyways, we have the primary mechanic of the game. Too much information. We have the primary mechanic of the game, which is for now is a dungeon analysis tool, which is a tool you guys will you players will use to assess and classify the dungeons. That's the primary mechanic. For now, if we find something better, then that's gonna be there.
Don't worry, there are gonna be tutorials.
Yeah, there are gonna be tutorials, don't worry about it. And we have the three unique the three
That's the thing you can add, actually. It was a joke, but how about an extra mechanic where, since you're the one rating the dungeon, you also set up the tutorial for it for adventurers. That's a good mechanic.
I'm surprised Chris isn't here for your debut, man. It's almost like I can hear him. I'm going crazy.
Ooh, I'm just a mimic here, don't worry.
The voice is in my head, don't worry about it. We're gonna note that down. So right now, what makes this mechanic and ultimately a game loop sticky? So what makes a game loop sticky is because it's familiar, unique, and memorable. For the game, what I put in is that it's familiar because it maintains the core dungeon, crawler elements for exploration and combat. It's unique because it adds a layer of strategic classification and reporting that influences the future gameplay, making players' choices and actions impact the broader game world. You know, because you're managing basically adventurers that want to explore the dungeon. Hey, Mama. Hi, Mama. I hope the stream's going well. The stream's going well. I crashed while reading that. Hi, Boogie. Welcome. And it's memorable because of the evolving nature of dungeons and the impact of players' decisions on the world, on the game world, that creates a mechanic experience that players will remember and want to return to. Hopefully. Hopefully.
If they survive. They won't.
So we have the game overview, which is basically more information about the game, how I'm gonna fill it up for the Steam page, and stuff like that. Right now we don't have a game title. We are still working on it.
We shall put this here. There. I has added it to the game ideas thing.
Thank you. We have a short description, which is classified the unknown. It's a super stop. A super short description, which I put classified unknown. I think that's very it calls out. I think classified unknown. I think is calls out the attention, right? You guys let me know.
How much they suck.
You guys let me know if you have something better, or if this is actually calls your attention. Just imagine you're scrolling through Steam page and you look a game with a game title which is working on it, and the super short description that shows it's classified, you know, and you're like, oh wow. I love how wiggly your ears are. It's adorable. Thank you.
I love it too.
Yeah.
It's so adorable. I almost want to nibble them.
Here even the document describes an awesome subtitle and things that it gives you like a sample, good examples and run examples basically. So the document is really documented.
I have a perfect short description, but it's not good enough.
And then it gives like a sort of inspiration with a Kickstarter link. We can check it out later. We got the short description of the game, and they describes you
So
gives
short
you the
can see it.
yeah, and it gives you the basically the how to get the short description going. Identify your genre, the mechanics, the appeal, blah blah blah, etc. etc. And then we have embark on a quest to explore and classify mysterious dungeons before they open to the public. Utilize unique tools to uncover secrets, face dynamic challenges, and decide the dungeon's destinies, shaping your world and your legacy within the guild. I think and I hope that's a good description.
I would say decide the dungeon's destinies and fate of the adventurers. that needs to be there because a lot of people are gonna die.
I'm doing the viewer mode right now. Can you note it down so I can edit it later?
Sure. Not like I'm able to do much right now. I might as well be the notepad of this interaction right now.
This is the viewer mode just in case I...
Let me find it again because I lost it again.
You guys are reading it fine? Should I zoom it more? Or are you guys reading it fine?
Add to phone, cooperate. Description. Sure, yeah, correct.
Blah 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 blah.
My typos are amazing. Side dungeon listening. Side dungeon. Dongrun.
Dongum.
Wow, wow, wow. Ah. My fingers are too big for this keyboard.
Must be the sausage fingers.
You love them. decide the fate of the dungeons and those who step in. There.
All right. And here, of course, it tells you like a short description of repeal and gives you an example and all that. There's the long description, which is basically the thing that you see on Steam. All of this is like trial thing. I might edit it, of course, later when we open the Steam page.
It's all work in progress.
Mr. Yeah, this is a work in progress. So basically we have the overview, the key features, and that's where I stop because I don't know where else to put. Fun! And then we have the plot. The plot is not gonna be like something very rich. It's not gonna be so story rich, but it's gonna have some plot mechanics or plot shit. The hook of the game is that the allure of the unknown and the thrill of being the first to explore and classify new dungeons. That's the hook of the game, right?
And the pressure of people dying.
Gao!
That's the hook of the game, right? So we have the setting, which is set in a fantasy world where guilds organize dungeons explorations to expand their knowledge and influence.
I have the perfect super short description idea. Become the Epic Isekai guild manager.
We're going up in here.
Gao!
And we have the protagonist, which is a young, ambitious guild explorer dedicated to discover the cataloging of new dungeons. They're driven by personal quests to surpass a legendary explorer from the guild's past. We're gonna give them that, like nothing to wow. It's just like, oh, I admire this person and I want to be like them, or even surpass them. We have the antagonist. With the antagonist could be a guild, like they're another guild that they're trying to get authority or monopoly, yeah, or a rival or something like that. We're still gonna.
Alexa, stop.
That's the laundry alarm. Hello, Vidar. Welcome. How you doing?
But yeah, this is how we got the antagonist going right now. We're still working on it. This is a work in progress document. We have the struggle, which is the protagonist must navigate the dangerous dungeons, outsmart the rival guild, and overcome their personal flaws to succeed their mission. The personal flaws of the character, which is very ambitious, and that can lead them to make hasty decisions. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm nervous, but I'm doing good. We have the black box, which is the initial mystery. The initial mystery involves an ancient artifact rumored to be hidden in one of the unexplored dungeons.
That is not a dildo.
That is rumored to grant control of all over other dungeons. That's what I'm gonna do it right now. And we have the gameplay relation, which is the gameplay mechanics of exploring, classifying, and making decisions on the dungeon's use are directly tied to the plot. There we go. I'm not gonna read the whole thing.
It's okay.
Yeah. And now we combine them all and basically do a whole plot thing here. It's just like basically you break them down and then combine them all to doing here. So let's go ahead and this is the flaw of the protagonist, which I already described. Which he's very ambitious and can make hasty decisions because of it. The antagonist.
A lot of early adventurers will likely die. And it's gonna be all your fault.
And the primary genre is a dungeon I can never say that word correctly the first time. And the secondary genre, which is optional, but we filled it up, or I mean I filled it up. We filled it up is adventure, of course.
I would call it a kill your guild simulator.
Kill your kill simulator. And we have example here. I like this section very much because he lets you know stuff that you can do for your first game or for as an indie game. If you're like doing indie game and not have like a backup, like a publisher or something like that, like Checkmark is typically budget friendly or expensive, and then here it says 4X game is expensive, or a battle royale it's expensive, or in an esports game it's expensive, stuff like that, and I really like it. But look how it says shooters is expensive, simplistic sandbox, simplistic sandbox, stuff like that, and I really like it. So I can just come here and take an idea of a genre I want to make of the game and just build around it. It's really nice. I like it. Here's the target audience on the document. I am looking for... Oh, we also have the punishments, like the punishments for the player.
Dead. Is that enough?
Death. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's like 27 pages. We got level design, we got music, we got control scheme, which is something that I have to do. It's basically... I basically want to try and put I have a Game Pass support, so they has both buttons and keyboard. So basically A is Z on keyboard or B is space. Wait. I need to fix that.
Space.
I need to fix that. I need to fix that.
Don't worry, guys. Be a space.
Yep. And the joysticks. And the Y and X and all that. I need to fix that shit. You know what I mean.
No.
Shut up. We got many other things. The color palette, the sample art, and all that thing. We got all that thing. So we're gonna use this document to make the first tickets. So the first thing I'm gonna do, this is my logic on how I'm gonna create the tickets. I'm gonna start with the first thing you should probably do in order to test the game, which is the character itself. Control scheme. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna leave that here. And gonna go to ClickUp. Welcome to ClickUp, a free management tool for your team. If you're a small team, this is free forever. So this is already the space inside the studio, which is a little cut off, but you can see it here. And I'm gonna create... I haven't created the space. I'm still very new to ClickUp. I haven't created the space because I wanted to do it with you guys so you can see the whole process. So basically, you can see the create space button here. Let me know if I'm going too fast, because when I'm nervous, I speak fast. Create space. We're gonna create a space, and we're gonna
If we do the VTube Studio co-op, then what appears on your screen? What is on my screen? Or everything?
Your model and mine shows up.
Yeah, but I mean, for example, here, look at my screen right now. If I have this zoomed in like this, is this what appears on your end?
Should.
Or everything's zoomed out?
Everything's in that, I think, because each of us has a view.
Never mind.
You wanted to put that?
I was thinking about it.
idea. I like it.
All right. I'm keeping up. Thank you, John.
Unfortunately, we will need to find a way to also credit them at the same time, which is we can't do that in the middle of the stream anymore. Nice sound.
So here we have the dungeon crawler, the project dungeon crawler. That's what we're gonna do with the space. Description is optional, so we're gonna leave it empty. And there's no need to make it private because it's inside the studio space, so it's fine. Let's press continue. And let's see. Marketing teams, project engineering, project management, plan management. Oh, I think it's good to put project management.
I mean, yes, yes.
Project Twister Online.
Twister Online.
Let's see.
Twister Online, but black and white.
Default viewers, list, board, calendar.
Twixter Online, now with extra caramel.
Task status. We have planning, in progress, at risk, update required, on hold. Do you think we need to add a status here?
Let me see. Okay, so let's see. I mean, yes, currently we are in the planning phase, essentially.
Yeah.
So I would add the planning status as active.
So here it is.
Planning in progress. At risk. What the hell is even at risk?
We can delete that. I don't think we will have at a risk situation right now.
I haven't used ClickUp in so long. I have no idea how it works anymore. Well, maybe the at risk is for like stuff like it's working, but there's a risk that it might break.
No, at risk usually on projects is because it's basically, for example, at risk of not being finished on time.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't think we need the at risk status right now because
Of course, because we're working on it at our own pace.
yeah, because we have a daytime job. See? No one's going to rush over and take the game. Yeah, basically.
We don't have a big corporate breathing over our neck to.
Yeah, we don't have a
Sure, yeah,
publisher. We don't have a publisher. We don't have a time limit because of that. For example, if we had like a Kickstarter, then yes, I will say at risk because I need to give updates, right? I need to give updates to the Kickstarter, at least monthly updates, because they pay money for that. A lot of money for that. But yeah, right now, since it's the first game, we don't have like a publisher or a Kickstarter to give updates to. So I don't think we need the at risk.
We just give the updates to ourselves. Slap each other on the wrist.
Let's not turn into a Mighty Number 9. Jesus Christ.
People hate that game too much. I think it's fun. A little hard, but it's fun.
Okay, so we have planning, we have in progress, we have update required, we have on hold, which is a good option to have. One never knows. You all think about a publisher? No, not for the first game, no. Once we have more experience, maybe.
I mean, even if we were to think about it for the first game, not just yet.
No. Mighty Number 9 is a good game. Thank you, Rimmer.
You're likely the only person I ever heard say that outside of myself.
Alright, I don't think we need another status right now. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine.
We have the to-do, we have planning, we have in progress, we have... Oh, we need a... Oh, right, complete. There's the complete status right here. And
Unless
we have
you
the
want to
status
put
cancel.
a status called under maintenance in case something is broken and we're working on fixing it.
I think that the update required will cover it.
Eh,
Okay, apply changes. We have the statuses. We have the default views, which I think it's okay. And create space.
I think I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name of the game, but it also had a number in it, so
Ooh.
likely one of those infamous fake Kickstarters that stole the money. But not not Mighty Number 9. People just are salty that it's not Mega Man.
Guys, give us a moment. I need to put the laundry to dry. Be right back. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Hello, my laundry is drying. My laundry is drying.
Oh, speaking of which, how much did you put? 80?
80 for what? The max, yeah.
Okay.
Let us go.
There we go.
Guys, I got a surprise. We got a bat. We got a bat.
I'm ugly. Bye.
We got Crimson. Crimson got a bat.
Chunky bat.
Chunky bat.
Although I'm gonna be hovering like a hummingbird for the time being.
Oh my god, what is that? It's Crimson. It's a bat.
That
It's
ugly thing is
Clemson.
what I call myself right now.
Oh my god. You're cute.
I'm fat. You gave me too many cupcakes.
I'm sorry.
No hate to the original artist, it's a joke.
Yeah.
It's actually very good.
Yeah.
It's just a placeholder for the time being, but it will do.
Okay, so we got the space created, Dungeon Crawler, and now we got, this is the board. Ooh, guys, we have our board. So we have our views here. We have the list, or it's basically the same thing. But we have a list and we have a board.
It's the same thing but uglier.
I'm more used to the board, so I'm gonna use the board. But if you're wanna get used to the list, then you can get used to the list or the board, whatever you decide.
This one works for me. You can see more of it.
Yeah. So we're gonna create our first ticket.
Did you do it with that task?
I think so.
With the plus at task under the list?
Task, document, reminder, chat, whiteboard, dashboard. Wow, you can create so many things here.
You see they added AI functionality? Guys, did you hear? There's a game engine that literally is AI powered, like from top to bottom. You just type in what you want, it creates the assets and puts it together for you. All you need to do is just type and press apply. That's insane to me.
I think it's called Rosebud.
I believe so too.
Okay, so this is how I'm going to create the tickets. So
Sorry guys, I'm covering the screen on the right.
it's you're fine. So I'm going to go with
Stop being nervous. Stop being nervous. I'm gonna pinch these cheeks.
You already are.
I'm gonna pinch them with my tail.
Alright, so how I'm going to start with is how I'm going to do the things by order, basically, so I don't lose track of what I'm writing. So right now, in order for you to test the game, you have to make the character, right? So in order to test the environment, sorry, you have to make the character. Wait, which
Yes.
chicken? Yes. So we have a task name, which is, I'm going to organize it like this. We have the task name, which is the character, main character, sorry. Or player. Let's put it player.
A box.
A description.
A little bean.
That's related to I wanted to put something here.
The starting beam. Just put that. But isn't this just gonna be one task?
Now I'm gonna add subtasks like movement, attack, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna add subtasks to it.
We're overcomplicating it on day one. Let's go.
Why it's that complicated? It's organizing it.
You're going into tasks, subtasks. Just make a list of tasks.
I'm making a list.
Keep it separate. Don't make a list inside of a list.
That's how it works.
Keep it simple.
We go create task. And we can see the task player here. And we can open it up.
Guys, I totally know how ClickUp works. Don't judge.
Oh wow, we can have the task. Wow, you can put so many things here. I'm gonna
You
assign.
can be as picky as you want, apparently.
Yeah, I'm gonna assign this on my own time. So because we have team members that are using their real name, I don't want to dox them. But you can basically assign
Yeah, no
them here.
doxing today.
Not doxing today. Custom fill subtasks. This is how I can add subtasks. Okay, that'd be excellent. Oh, we can also add checklists too. No, I think I'm gonna create it as subtask.
This is starting to feel like those days when we're trying to start a game and we're stuck on character creation for 2 hours. Don't worry, guys, we'll be done tomorrow. Eventually.
It is tomorrow. It is tomorrow.
Oh no, I mean tomorrow. Tomorrow.
We're gonna create a new subtask. And let's say player movement. Let's say that. We're gonna click save. Oh, I like how it adds it here. What happens if I click on it? What happens if I click on it? I can add a description to the subtask.
Oh my god, it lets you ask even more subtasks.
It's not tomorrow yet. For me, it is. It's 12:30 here.
It's an unfortunate day.
You can add subtask to the subtask. We can add description.
It's like Inception, but Subception.
Yeah.
It's like Inception, but Subway.
Make the basic movement of the player. For keyboard. Joystick for gamepad support. I think that's good. You guys will understand that for description, right? If you look like get assigned a ticket and that's the description you get.
Very naturally. Whoever doesn't understand it is not a gamer.
Do you see my message above that, May? What message? It's not tomorrow yet? Ah, it means when you go to sleep, it'll be tomorrow, basically.
I think the stream elements just said, nope, not today, and just pushed your message out of the way.
So we have the player movement. How do I go back without closing this?
With that arrow, maybe? There you go.
Ooh, I love this. We have the player movement. Now, do I click here to add another one? I think so. Yes. Now, player attack.
Combat.
Yeah, it's got,
Interactions.
do you think it's got a combat? Combat?
I mean, how much combat will there be?
Slash. Hack and slash.
Ah.
Steamboat posted her coffee just as opposed to the message. Oh. I see. Think Silent Hope.
Yeah, put combat.
Combat. We will go back to the descriptions in a
Of
bit.
course. I would also put in interaction. I don't know how to call it. Should we call it interactions?
How the
If they
player
will
would
be
interact with the
interacting
world.
with the world and the dungeon.
Okay, actually, let me go back to this. For the keyword. Space to jump.
Space to hop.
To hump. Just for the Game Pass support.
B to blow.
B to jump? B to jump?
No,
Which one? Why?
it was a joke. I said B to blow.
I'm-
Because you said the space to hump and B to blow.
I'm asking which button to add for the jump. The B sounds fine.
Give me your Xbox controller. I'll tell you. The bottom button for jump. As you know, the bottom and the right button usually swap between consoles, so the bottom button.
Well, we're not thinking about consoles right now because that's some money we don't have. So let's put the X to jump. How about it? We're thinking Xbox controller right now.
Xbox is a console,
This.
but some people use
This
the
to the-
PlayStation controller for PC.
So let's put the left button.
Personally, I believe the left button is best for attack. If it's a hack and slash, then it's best to keep the bottom one for jumping and the left button for attacking. Because as you're moving around, your thumb is basically over both of them. And you can just press down the middle of your thumb to jump if you need to, and just keep tapping the attack with the tip of your thumb. And if you need to jump while you're attacking, you just push down your thumb and jump. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but for me right now, how the fuck do they interact then with the fucking Y?
With the attack button. Why would they be interacting with anything during combat?
I mean interaction in general, talking to NPCs.
Exactly. Why would they be interacting during combat? So they can use the attack button for that. Or they can use the right button. Because, for example, run is usually the stick press or the right trigger. So you don't need to put it as the top or the right button. So you can keep the top or right button for general stuff like opening the menu, interacting with things, talking to people, picking up items. In fact, usually the right button is what you use for that, at least in Nintendo games. Usually. This is harder than one would think.
Yeah.
Because companies don't like agreeing to use the same button layout between their games and between consoles. Everyone tries to be so unique that it doesn't make sense when you're going between consoles.
I think I'm going to leave the Game Pass support for a whole new ticket.
How
Because
about
we need to
just
map them
put
out.
to be decided later for button layout?
I'm gonna put the gamepad for a whole new ticket. Let's focus on keyboard just for now. Space to jump. Okay. Wait. Let's make this prettier.
How about just make it so you set it up instead of have a default setup?
Because that's harder to do.
But everyone demands it. Everyone wants to be able to customize their layout.
Okay, but for now we're just doing the basic stuff to test the game. We can do that later.
Start to exit game.
Let's not jump to C without going through A and B.
Okay. Press A to exit game.
B for movement, space for jump, Z for attack.
I mean,
Oh wait, this is the movement. This is right. This is okay.
okay, since we're sticking to the keyboard controls now. And what would you say? Okay, here's another thing you can put before player movement. The player camera.
It's gonna be isometric.
Okay, but it's still something that needs to be done, so that would be separate. So if it's isometric, will the character turn with the mouse? Will the character turn with the movement? Do we even use the mouse? Since we're talking about the keyboard controls right now.
We will use the mouse to interact with NPCs. So right now it's not. That's gonna be inside the player movement. It's gonna be inside the interactions.
Okay.
What you doing, mate? Creating the tickets and deciding this is harder than I thought.
I believe if it's isometric and we are using the mouse, that it's a good idea that the character faces where the mouse is pointing.
The mouse is gonna be for interacting with NPCs and menus. It's not gonna be for moving.
I'm not saying that it's moving the character, I'm just saying that the character is easier to control when they're facing the mouse.
I don't get it.
It's okay. Alright. I mean, that's all the movement you need then if it's isometric. Not much movement left. Why do you need jump?
Because the character will jump.
What will you be jumping over?
Whatever we put, obstacles and stuff like that.
Okay. We can always come back and just elaborate on it, so let's just move on to the next one.
Player combat. I lost the description. There we go.
Oh, we always jump to conclusions one way or another.
We got Z for attack.
Okay. Do not put Z for attack if you have WASD.
You want me to put the click of the mouse?
You don't want the game to be controlled with the click of the mouse, so I would say keep it on the letters, but keep it on the right side of the keyboard.
How about K?
That's also good. K can stand for killing. This is a personal thing that I usually use. Usually when I play with the keyboard only, usually if I use WASD, I have it set up like a controller. Like WASD would be the movement buttons, the D-pad, and the IJKL would be the other buttons on the other side of the gamepad. Like the top button, left, down, right button. Or the N, M, and the other letters down there. That's the more complex one that I use.
How are you doing? How are you going, Fox Princess? I'm doing good.
The simpler one is not using WASD but the arrow buttons. And if you use the arrow buttons, then you can use the more generic ZXCV button combination for interactions.
We can use we can actually set up the arrow buttons to move instead of the WASD.
The only problem with the arrow button movement is that it's going to be harder to use the mouse for everything else that is not movement.
True.
Because you will have to keep moving your hand from the movement buttons to the mouse.
And we need those mouse to interact with menus for things to be faster.
Not necessarily, because if you put, for example, Z to attack but X to interact, then when the interaction comes up,
No, I mean going through menus. It's faster with the mouse than going through each options with the arrow.
it depends, but
I don't think it's going to work. So I'm going to create as many tickets as I can right now.
for
And
now they're like a to-do list.
Yeah,
for
they're
us
like
to
to-do
know
list.
what needs to be done.
yeah.
It just lists out what steps and parts need to be done and worked on, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
For now, it's just work in progress, so it's like the bare bones tickets right now. You know, as we're going to go ahead and as the game keeps getting worked on, there will be more tickets created for more elaborate stuff, like when we actually go into the controller layout for the exact buttons, there may be changes, there may be other stuff, and there's gonna be new tickets, updating the tickets, etc., etc.
Why tickets? To keep things organized and make sure, hey, and to avoid the situation of, hey, did you do this? Do what? You know, the thing that I asked you to do, I didn't understand it. Oh, god damn it.
Because the tickets are assigned to each person. Just it's not gonna be assigned right now to not dox people.
Yeah.
Because some of you guys are using your real names. So for the time being, we will just set up the tickets and assign them later off stream.
Anyways. Okay for attacking for now?
Yes, let's go with K for attacking. And you can use...
Let's put L for dodging. I don't know how we're gonna add that, the dodge feature, but we're gonna add it. We need dodging.
It's simple, it's just, you know, a jump away to the left, right.
Oh yeah, you code it.
Away from danger.
You code it. Come on.
I'm gonna alt F4 right now.
No!
Sorry guys, stream is over. Bye.
Okay, I think that's good for now for the combat. We're not gonna add any skills for now. Just simple things.
Alright, add the ticket. Dodging with U-frames.
Let's with your frames. Player interactions.
Press B to blow.
It's gonna be on screen options, I believe, for now.
How about this? Since we're controlling them with WASD, we can have the E button initiate the interaction. You know, like how in games you press E to open doors, E to pick up items, E to talk to people. Talk to interact. There you go. And once that interaction begins, then you'll be able to select the menus with the mouse.
I did a typo here. There we go.
It's gonna have all the eyes, Golo. All the eyes.
Have a game where one player does something with. Oh my god.
Oh, you're gonna be affecting all the NPC guildmates for sure.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be like a living, breathing world that other people can see, because you don't do that for the first game.
No, that's too expensive. Because you need to hold a server for that.
You know, unless you already have one. Which we don't. Although we do know someone who could have one. And he might be able to figure it out.
I should be using this
Why
Just-
would you?
for notifications, just in case, like raids or stuff like that.
Wouldn't you see them?
I don't know if Stream Elements will suddenly just.
Stream Elements always.
This game will look like Tracer graphics wise to, though, right? Yeah, I will love that. I will love that.
Of course, the graphics will come later, so for now it's gonna be beans and boxes
And placeholders.
and arrows
Yeah.
and skulls, because a lot of people are gonna die.
Okay, that's all for the player interaction. And right here,
But that's the idea, yes.
and right here, we're gonna add exciting thing for Golo. I'm gonna go with
Put
sprites.
player graphics. Because
Wait,
it
I
would
don't wanna-
be
I don't want to put them all together though, so I can have a list. Like player sprites, then the skills and stuff like that.
Aren't they all gonna be sprites?
They're all gonna be sprites.
So you're already putting them together.
Fuck.
I mean, you have subtasks.
Oh, what the fuck? I can do a subtask right there and there. Yeah, right. I can just do it. I can just do that. There we go. And I can add a ha! I love this!
Sub to the subs.
Sub. Movement. Jump. And
Isn't
attack.
jump also movement?
Attack.
Idle.
Oh, yes. Idle. There we go. That looks...
Yeah, one more thing that you would need is I'm trying to remember the name. Dialogue image.
For now, let's not focus on that. Yeah.
You know, nobody realizes how slow and tedious this process is in the background of every devlog video on YouTube, because all the boring stuff is just edited out and just the good stuff are left.
Yeah.
I don't have an editor for that, so it's gonna be a devlog, fresh, and unedited and raw,
An archive log.
an archive vlog. So yeah, this is why you guys want it. Here you go. Movement. I don't need to add a description to everything. I'm just being a little picky. Because he understands that way. I need to add samples though. I need to add samples. I'm gonna have to work on this movement one because there can be like left, up, left, right, up, and down, but there's also the other side that it can be there too.
It's called a directional movement.
Yeah, basically.
No, that's the official name, a directional movement.
A directional movement?
Yes, because you have the up, down, left, right, and the 4 diagonals.
Like this? Eight.
You literally put 8 directional movement.
Oh, okay. 8.
There. That's it. It's as simple as that.
There we go. So, right, that is understandable that it's got all the sprites like that.
I mean, I hope it's understandable.
I hope so. If
It's
not,
as simple as it gets.
if not, you can put the stat. If guys, team, I know some of you are here, and some of you who might watch the VOD or ask me later. If you do not understand something, change the status of the ticket to
Make a new
On
status,
hold.
help please.
put it on hold, and that's when I know there's some confusion going on, or something going on, and I can check the ticket. Okay, okay. I am. Where am I? I'm in the player. We're in the sprites. Cool, make fire run the ticket striper insane. Stop it. Jump, attack, and idle. I think I don't need to say anything else here, but we will see. Yeah, he already drives me insane. Isometric jump at. Oh shit! Yes. Where do you want me to put it?
I mean, the
Right,
attacks, I guess. Or, put just jump attack as another sprite. Or a subtask to jump attack. Since technically it starts with a jump, so it's a subtask of the jump.
Boom!
I mean, at this rate, just put dodge attack too, since we're adding dodging.
Maybe later in development. I just heard you say jump attack. Yeah.
Jumper cable attack. Bzz, bzz, bzz,
I don't aid that. How do you say it?
bzz. Oh no. Guess you're adding dodge attacks too.
Oh my god.
Just do it. He wants to draw it, he can draw it.
A directional idle? Yes.
I mean, we can have it so the idol is always facing the player. Like, you know how in the Trickster sprites they always face towards you, but left and right. Like when they just dance or just humble bumble themselves.
Alright.
Drop the rocks on their own head because they're dumb. I still find it funny how the sheep just drops a boulder on her own head.
We gotta play Trickster. I think we're good with the
How the
player
hell
sprite.
is a smart librarian magician dropping giant boulders on her head, but the dumb child doesn't electrocute himself with the robot?
Oh my god. I think we're good with the player sprites. I like how you can see there's 4 tickets in there. I love this. I love ClickUp. What else shall we put for player? I think these are good for us to. Well, this is more later in
I mean,
development
if you
because we
want
can use
to-
placeholders for the testing.
If you want to do additional info in the interactions, you can make like talking to NPCs or moving items out of the way. Like for example, if they find a collapsed thing that they need to pass, they can just move it out of the way to clear it for the actual adventurers to not bump into the item or trip over it like an idiot.
I think we're good.
Rejected.
Oh my god.
Speaking of guilds and raiders, who was excited about the solo leveling season 2?
What you gonna get, Solo?
We need to watch that. But
Don't you
tomorrow.
dare forget, Solo. You gave it your best shot. Alright, I think we're good with the player for now.
You should watch it. It's a good show.
Never seen solo leveling, you should.
They just released the first episode of season 2 just a few days ago. So the season 2 started and it's gonna get good. You can just skip the movie because the movie is just a recap of the first season and the first 2 episodes.
Of season 2. Now we're gonna wait. We have the player. Okay, think, May. So we have the player move environment. Environment. I think is the. Oh.
So what are you trying to make right now?
I'm watching Ashikochi. It's adorable and Meisho love it. Will love it. I think. I hate the movie recaps.
I mean,
Oh
if
my
they are
God.
done well, then it's good. Like, if they do it in a way that is not boring, like the recap episodes in seasons, then yes, it's worth it. If not for anything, then just to see the first few episodes ahead of time. But if they do it like what Demon Slayer did with the Swordsmith arc, where they just copy pasted the last 2 episodes of the previous season without even editing out the ending and the opening, that's not good. That's just lazy work. Like, do something.
Made in Abyss. Oh shit. No.
Like, yeah, add extra things, make edits, make it interesting, make it narration. Don't just copy paste the thing
Did I just
and
wrote
make it
incorrectly?
nonsense.
Yes, I
Like,
did.
that's not good. That's just cheap and feels like a. It just feels like you were scammed out of your money at that point. Like, you could have just fast forwarded through the entire season and just watched it like that. I would say make. I'm wondering if it would be best to put world building and then make environment part of world building.
Hmm. Okay. So we have the world building here. I like how you can see let me check something. Oh, I opened the whole thing. Oh shit. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I wanna see something.
Honestly, from the
Oh,
minimal amount
data.
I've seen of Made of Abyss, I don't want to see more. Like, I just saw a few clips and that's more than enough for me. I don't want to see the rest of it.
Okay,
If
that's
those
fine.
few clips made me not want to see it, then it's something. I'm not saying it's bad because it is something, but I don't want to see that something. I can live without it.
Subtask. Ooh, let's put. Let me cook. Let me cook.
Here's my opinion on what could be the subtask here, since we're talking about the world. Environments, story, the characters that live in said world, the fauna and flora of the world. You know, stuff that makes up the world. And the dungeons, of course.
For the demo, we're only going to do the first dungeon.
Hmm?
So, for the demo, we're only going to do the first dungeon.
Okay, so this is. Okay, I think we need to make this clear for me then. So, what we're doing here is only for the demo, not for the concept of the entire game.
Exactly.
Okay.
The concept of the entire game will come after we complete the prototype and the demo. So we basically expand on what we already built.
Okay. I thought we were just first laying down the foundation on what we will build the demo upon.
That's no, we're building we're building the foundation of what we will build the demo from. A prototype, however you want to call it.
Alright.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
So we have the town and we have the
Just
first
don't
dungeon.
put that baby into Made in Abyss.
No. So we have the town, we have the first dungeon. This is all art, actually.
How about you put the guild office as well? Since
Okay.
the guild office and I don't know, tutorial heroes.
What do you mean by
Some JV.
tutorial? Hey, JV. I got this weird ball in my wrist. It's noticeable when I bend it, and it kind of hurts when I press it. Okay, so it hasn't happened to me, but it did happen to a coworker. He had like a ball on his wrist, and at first he ignored it because it was just a tiny ball, but with the time it grew, and it also did hurt him. And recently he had a surgery to remove it. So you might want to check that out.
Which part of the wrist? Bottom, the top, the sides, where?
It just appeared there, I want the ball gone.
I mean, you have two options. You can option A, get up, get in the car, and drive to the doctor, or option B, get the knife,
And perform a self-surgery.
perform
Do not do
surgery
it.
on
Do not.
somebody, and then go to the doctor.
No, do not do option 2, please. Wormat, welcome.
I'm not saying to do the surgery to themselves. Do the surgery to someone else who needs
Crimson,
it,
no.
and then go to the doctor.
Ocean Beast stops tempting. Crimson, no. JV, no. Please go to the doctor.
I love tempting people.
No. Please go to the doctor.
See, even Wermat agrees with me.
Oh my god.
You know what they say. Step 1, get the knife. Step 2, get the knife. Step 3, get the knife. Step 4, stab someone. And then get another knife.
This
Because
is
the
a
first
joke,
knife
guys. This
very-
is a joke. Twitch, this is a joke. Please don't ban me. Don't listen to the disembodied voice coming from the back.
I mean, is it disembodied if it's coming from the back?
Oh my god.
Squeeze, squeeze.
Alright,
Flap, flap,
the
flap.
town, the first dungeon, and the guild office.
Maybe the bat is disembodied. And the voice is the body.
Oh my god.
To be or not to voice. That is the bat.
I think...
You know, there's a perfectly valid answer for everything. Peanuts.
Peanuts!
Just like pineapple on peanuts.
I wanna do something here. A task. How do you type this?
What are you trying to do?
The NPC adventurers.
You're almost there. You're just missing 2 letters.
This two?
No. You were close. There you go.
Okay.
Adventurees. Adventurizos.
Oh my god.
Made such an adventurees.
I know, right?
Grammar is fun, guys. Don't judge. Adventurees decent.
You guys are so funny.
Don't worry, English isn't my best subject in school.
Oh my god.
Don't take me seriously. I'm running on 1 hour of sleep only, so I'll be here all night.
I'll be here all night, folks. UI UX.
I
Let me
can't.
tip
I'm
it.
still floating.
Let me type it down before I forget.
My grandmother says unhinged as May's ears moving around uncontrollably while she types random bullshit on the keyboard. I love these ears.
Da 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 da.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Do do dee do 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 dee do do do. Typing it down before I forget stuff I wanted to do, create. That's a top ticket.
Can you collapse those?
These?
Like, do they have to be expanded like that? I guess not. What did you type?
What do you mean?
JV is telling you that it's supposed to be SFX for sound effects. What did you type?
Sound effects. That's what I.
Night doodle.
Night
The
doodle.
boop.
No,
I said the boop.
no, no. I put sound effects.
Ah, I see.
You want me to change it to SFX?
That's fine. I understand it. Not gonna lie, JV. I read Nini Doody.
Nini doody.
And now I see it's an L. Wow, and now I see that I'm blurring.
You good?
I think the monster's running out. Coffee has left my system. All that's left is the last drops of whatever drink was in the system earlier. I don't know. I can't even English anymore.
You can't even phantom anymore.
Nope. My
Okay,
brain is slowly
yeah,
shutting
it's the
down.
sound effects, the music.
You wanna hear something crazy?
Uh huh.
It's been an hour since we put the clothes to dry.
Damn.
It's almost time for the alarm.
Damn, this take a while to create.
The only duties here are May's sleepy eyes while trying to figure out that she has to also add a VFX category.
Is that visual effects?
Yes. FX stands for effects. It's a separate category, so. Well, that's gonna be at the very end anyway, so. It's those fancy animations and effects.
Yeah.
Like the explosions and the particles and all the blood as you stab each other.
Look at her go. She's beginning to believe. Shut up, JB.
Good night, Rimaro. I also have work tomorrow. Really?
Going to bed soon since I got work tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I'm gonna have a long day. Yeah, go to bed. Go to bed. We're almost done here for just a basic rundown on ClickUp. I think this is good enough.
Guys, I'm asking you this. As a customer support agent, stop pestering us on Monday. Fucking stop it. Nothing moves on weekends. Just because you come in packs of hundreds doesn't make a difference. Leave us alone. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna go die now. Bye.
And look at how I type music. That's great.
Where's the wrong part? I don't see it. I see music and music. Noit noit.
Night.
Where's the typo? I really don't see it.
I fixed it.
Oh. Why did you fix it? I was supposed to see it to laugh at it. How am I supposed to laugh at it if it doesn't exist anymore? I need to get you a new headset.
First Deonjun. Oh my god.
Yonj!
Deonjun.
What kind of accent is that? Dionjin! Reminds me of that YouTube short. 11! Dionjin!
We have the town, we have the guild office, we have the first dungeon, and the boss music. Okay. We're good
Let
here.
me see, what did you put? Town music, guild office music, first dungeon, forest, first dungeon boss. How about victory fanfare after the boss? Ta-na-na-na, not Final Fantasy. Yonzen.
There.
Maybe game over music. Because people will die.
Alright.
Poor guy, let him carry the market bags for the girls.
Okay, we got the music set up.
He has the pack chocobo after all.
We got the music set up.
The music.
Ah, shit. Go to the board. Visual effects. I need to look more into this. I have no idea. And this too. I need to look into this too. Can't
Guys, I
create
think
this
I
right
have
now.
a problem. I almost finished Final Fantasy 1 today.
And
I
he
just
started it today. I should have the bitter fan first and salami on top.
But please specify. The boss is knocked out, not knocked up, right?
The fuck?
I mean, if you want to add fuck, we could make that happen. But then there won't be any knockouts, just knockups.
Let's see. World building.
I'm
MC
dying. Is
adventures.
that obvious?
Yes.
There we go. Just knocked. Very good.
This is, well, guys, it's a basic rundown of. Wait, let me do this one. Let me do this one.
Demo,
Let me do this one. Let me do this one. Menu.
Main menu. NPC menu. The post dungeon. What's it called? I'm looking for the word. What's the word that they use for appraisal? The appraisal menu post dungeon, where you appraise the dungeon. And yeah, I guess inventory, because we are talking about a dungeon crawler. And we also have the game over menu. Because we don't want the game to crash, we just want them to restart. I also have a kind of request for you to add a possible character based on you who would say that's what you get, bitch, cheers, in a British accent. Oh, we could get Derp to do that.
Oh dear
Derp
God.
does the best British accent, I wonder why.
So this
It
is a
couldn't
basic.
be because he's British.
So this is a basic rundown of.
Derp, if you're here, that was a praise.
He's asleep, I think.
He's always asleep when we're doing something.
So this is a basic rundown on how you use ClickUp. I just learned everything here, guys. I barely used ClickUp before this.
I used it once, but I have no fucking idea what I did before. It's still there, waiting for me to go back to it, so...
So I can basically put the priorities, I can assign the person,
You
I can
dox
put the
person.
date, the estimated time that it should take. I can put the tags and stuff like that. I can put custom fields, I guess. It's really complete. I like it. We have checklists even. And we have attachments here. I can drop files and stuff like that. So here basically I will drop examples if the team needs it.
You can put the banana pictures there.
I can put the banana pictures here. So if the team basically moves,
And the
let's say they
monkeys.
move the tickets to on hold and they ask me a question. I think there's a comment section. I don't. There should be a comment section. Ah, yeah. Here on the side. There's a comment section. And they tag me and say, "Hey, May, I'm having an issue." Blah blah blah. So I just answer them,
Oh, you suck.
And also upload the files here on the ticket so they can have like all the references they needed
Just
and
kidding,
stuff
guys.
like
We're
that.
not toxic.
Yeah. So stuff like that. So right now that's a basic rundown of it. Like this is what I can do for the top of my head. Like if we go as we go creating the game, one create more tickets, basically, because
Extreme bean. Without misters.
on the go such a portable Kitsuhime, you earned yourself a pizza, savory empanada, and a cute shirt that says, "I want to throw my boss off the window." I don't have a boss at the moment.
You can still throw away the old one. Make sure you pick the highest window out there.
Oh my god.
Preferably from the top of the roof
Uh,
of the Burj Khalifa.
so let's see.
From a helicopter.
So basically,
In space.
I can't think. So basically, why more tickets as the project goes to keep everything organized, because that's how you keep That's how you keep track of what you're doing or what was changed. And
This is the best way of making yourself hate yourself. Reminding yourself how much work you need to do and how much you didn't do.
it's also a way to note down what you have to do, because let's say, oh, I need to do this, but it's like very late, and you just create a ticket to remind yourself that you need to do that task. Basically.
Guys, remember,
So you can take
any
notes.
work is work, so...
So you can take notes on the ticket itself. Like let's say Golo. He goes to the player. I assign the player sprites to him. You can I assign it to him, right? So you can come here basically and keep notes on the comments. Oh, I work on this and this and that. Stuff like that. And he can just put in the comment on the ticket. Not only he will update himself, he will update me on what he worked on. So yeah, I really like this.
And he will also show the other members who are lazy what they're not doing. I make them feel bad.
You need to sleep.
Oh yeah, I need to sleep. But I can't sleep yet because we're waiting on the alarm to go off.
But yeah, that's a basic rundown of how to use ClickUp. It's a basic, super basic rundown, because I don't know, you didn't see like the this thing. I don't know what this thing is. What the hell is this?
Maybe don't click around just in case you accidentally dock someone.
They have the team here that I should probably not click.
Do not. Avoid that button at all costs.
We have the overview. We have the list, which is basically the list of tickets.
Sorry, Mamie as the main character and the random mistress from the donut shop, and Kristen as the evil little thing that talks weird, intrusive thoughts through your shoulder. Thanks for watching. I am the devil on the shoulder. I ate the angel.
Dumb.
They were yummy. Now my fart glitters.
But yeah, that's a basic rundown of ClickUp. I think we're good.
Is my stomach glowing like a halo normal? Help.
I think we're good for now. Alright, the next death
Is that why I glow
vlog.
in the dark? Because I ate the angel?
The next death vlog, not sure
Beans.
when it's gonna be. Once I have stuff ready, I can launch Godot and start from the beginning how to play the player movement. The player movement, wait a second. Wait. I need to check something before I do that. I need to check something before I do that.
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure it's not copyrighted.
Yeah, I'm very glad I did this behind them. Okay, there we go.
I mean, the good thing is nobody knows who that person is, but it's still doxing essentially.
Okay, so here it is. I assigned this ticket to myself. I'm the one who's gonna do the player movement, the basic player movement. In order to test the game. So I assigned the ticket to myself. Here it is. And that's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Cool.
Hopeless to be.
Let's see how it looks.
No.
So this is empty.
It does not
because
look like anything now.
player. And oh, that's cool. It looks here. Priority and
Look,
do
it's a
they?
boopable queen.
That looks really cool.
Boop.
That looks really cool.
Boop the boop.
I don't know if I'm gonna do the player combat. We're gonna go by one by one.
Movement
not
is
overwhelm myself.
important.
To not overwear myself. There it is.
There's no point in doing the combat if the movement sucks. If
Basically.
you can't even go up to the enemy, the combat is worthless.
Right now I don't have any sprites to use. Of course, I'm gonna use placeholders, which I have a lot of them, thanks to a Hubble bundle. I have a lot of placeholders I can use.
But it's better to beat up Unity icon instead of the Godot icon.
That's next level. Be your own boss. You're just assigning stuff to yourself and say, "Go though." But this quick, you have until Wednesday to 11 p.m. Jesus Christ. So the next dev vlog, hopefully I can do it soon, so I can do the.
That's why it's
Player movement?
so great to be your own boss, because you can just argue with yourself and you will never argue back because you know you're wrong. There's nothing to argue about. You just hate yourself.
Oh my god, so
And
I
then
can
you
do the
punch
player
yourself.
movement. I will try and get everything ready, like the sprites I'm gonna use, so I can use, so you can see me setting up the sprites. I can find the tutorial I'm gonna find in order to do a clean code movement. I can find something, I believe, because I'm still too new to do everything by memory.
Yeah, at least Godot has a good movement script.
Yeah,
Or so I hear.
yes. So I can do all that on streams. I'm gonna learn with you guys, so it's gonna be a disaster at first. Hope you enjoy it.
So I can assert dominance on the other dominance of the now for the fact is superior.
I'm gonna learn on stream, so it's gonna be a very interesting way. It's gonna be a disaster, guys. I hope you enjoy
All
it.
the vlogs are disasters until they are successful. Especially the AI ones.
Oh my god.
But those are funny disasters.
You can leave feedback of this dev blog on YouTube. You can leave me comments. YouTube, you can leave comments. Give me the feedback that you want. Any questions, let me know. I'm gonna try and answer them. And I don't know, like and subscribe.
Psycho Break.
But that's gonna be it for the first dev vlog. Thank you so much for being here. I know it's not exactly an exciting thing to be part of, because it's just watching someone work on something. But hopefully the next dev vlog, we're already going to jump into Godot, or we're going to set up the code versions. With that, it has to be with a team member. I have to talk to him to see when he's available, because the time zone sucks. He's the one who has access to them, so we can create the project. He can show me how to create the project, yes, and do the versions and all that. Yes, we're going to use Godot as the engine because it's free, because it's lightweight, because my laptop cannot take anything else. I have fun watching the logs either way. Thank you. Let's make her add an achievement name. You're my little puck champ. Oh my god. But yeah. Oh, you disconnected?
Mhm.
Okay. My model just reloaded. Like, what the fuck just happened? My
I
bot is
noticed
gone.
that your model just dropped through the floor into the back rooms for a moment.
My bot is gone. Oh, my bot is right here.
Hello.
Hello. We're going to use Godot as the engine.
I'm totally not sniffing your tail right now.
We're going to use Godot as the engine because it's lightweight and it's nice to my computer and I can stream it. I know because I have done assignments before on stream using Godot. I even have it set it up to two Godot screens here on my thingy. The Godot engine and the Godot testing thing. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna have so many things open in the background, especially the Godot documentation and some Godot tutorials because I'm still very new to coding everything from my head. It's gonna be a disaster, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Oh my god. Everything. Anyways, I am tired. It's late here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna wait for the laundry to finish drying to go to bed. Drawing. Yeah. I know Godot too. That's great.
Long drawing.
So, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed the dev vlog. I know it's something new. I want to try to do this more in 2025. It's something I want to do, game development. I know it's a different... It doesn't mean I'm not going to play. I'm still going to play games like Xenoblade. I'm still going to play Xenoblade. I'm still going to play games.
You're obsessed, bitch.
I'm obsessed with Xenoblade. I'm still going to play games.
I mean, you gotta play them while you're testing them.
Have a great night. Yeah. And yeah. That's I want to do this more on stream.
Dude, never look into how long it takes to count it to a Googleplex. Your head will hurt.
But yeah, thank you so much for coming. Next time, Crimson will be with me, not in his bat form, but in his sexy form. And
I hope so.
I hope so. And
When is the next vlog again? I think I phased out.
no, I'm not sure yet because I
think
need to prepare the
fainted
placeholder.
mentally.
I need to prepare the placeholder so I can do the sprites on Godot, so people can see how the sprite system work on Godot. Because I remember faintly how it works and the nuts and all that.
I have a placeholder as well. It's just not ready because I spent all night working on hers, so I didn't get to work on mine.
Creason has a model too.
But it's a placeholder. It's a great looking one, so it's as close to what I want as it can get. So it works. Right now it's off screen because it's off screen. So
But yeah.
this shoulder gremlin is just part of it.
But yeah, guys. I can't say it enough. Thank you so much for giving me the courage to start doing this. I was so nervous because I have never done a dev vlog before
Yes, you did.
with my own game. That is
Yes,
not
you
an
did.
assignment.
I mean, isn't the assignment also your game, essentially? It's your assigned game, bitch!
And there's gonna be more dev vlogs. There's gonna be more chill streams like this,
How did this doctor get
developing a game. There's still gonna be gameplays. So I hope you're in Never seen a dev blog before. It's the dev blog style changes for person by person. Some people want to record the video and then edit it and make it interesting and do cool stuff on YouTube. There are people like me who doesn't
don't.
who don't and just streams it. The dev There's some people that only do the written blogs, the written dev blogs, like a blog post but updates and screenshots of the progress. It depends person by person. I plan to do streams and also the written part, depending on how it goes. Because, for example, I would love to have, like, for example, in the Discord server, I would love to have like a dev blog update, like, oh, dev blog update, let's say June
Devlog update
25th.
69. The game broke and crashed my PC.
Can you
Devlog
tell me your
update.
streaming schedule? Ah! My streaming schedule is follow me on Twitter so you can see when I say, hey, I'm streaming today.
Streaming schedule? What's that? Is that a cheese?
I don't have a streaming schedule at the moment because I'm going to start a new job. I'm doing my college thesis. So I don't know when suddenly I have to be an adult. And with responsibilities. So my best advice is for you to follow me on Twitter and just see when I say, hey, I'm streaming today at this time.
Being an adult sucks.
Yeah. Sorry for not having a schedule. Once my thesis is done, I will have a schedule. That's for sure. She'll be done by June of this year. It's gonna be interesting. But when my thesis is done, I'll have a stream schedule. For sure. Whee! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. My name is Meme Kitsuhime. I am a game dev. And this is my first game dev blog. We just created tickets on ClickUp, a free management tool for your small teams. It's free forever, but if you have a larger team, then go ahead and talk to them for upgrades because I don't know anything. I'm using the free version. But anime fanboy, thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. This is what I wanted to do for a long time, but I always shy about it. Like, oh no, I don't know anything about game dev. Like, I'm so new to this. I barely know how to open Godot. And then you guys were like, no, we want to see it. We want to see it on stream. You have to do it. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fail at game dev on stream. Let's do this.
Hey, remember what a wise person once said? If you never try, you will never fail.
Yeah, if you never try, you will never fail. I'm gonna fail at this on stream. Let's do this. The perfect way to learn. If humiliating yourself online.
That's the best way of getting attention. And then apologizing with the ukulele.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's it for the first game dev blog. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you like this style. I'm not gonna do the written ones yet,
Peace
because
and evacuation.
the written ones will be when we have more stuff ongoing, like, oh, we fixed this bug, or the written ones will be more when the demo is with beta testers, with players, with beta testers. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, with beta testers. Oh, it's super cute. Oh, thank you. I hope it's not exactly super boring. I hope it's something that you can keep on the back. Like, it's not something that it's a good background noise. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I'm still nervous. I'm still nervous.
No worry, it's all good.
I'm still pretty nervous. So, oh,
Alexa, stop.
that's my alarm for their clothing. So, yeah, that's it. It's not super exciting. Like next time we will open Godot and get our hands dirty with the engine.
And you know, stare at the screen for an hour, figuring out what to do.
Yeah, you guys scrambling on Google to say, "Hey, I found a solution."
Yeah, you press the button, and it will do stuff.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, the written dev vlogs will be more when we have beta testers. When the game is ready for beta testers and we're like, oh, we fixed this bug, or oh, we opened this Google form for advice or recommendations or for bug report or stuff like that. I don't know if we will do it on the same server we have or open a new server for it. I'll see. I'll decide later on when we're in that phase. But right now, baby steps. Baby steps.
Bobby stop.
Baba stops. You had fun watching. Thank you. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys be for tonight. And I hope that on the next stream we fail at Godot.
We will.
And I hope at the next stream, the next dev vlog, Carissa will be here with me. Actually, one of the dev vlogs it will be dual screen because in one end I will be coding and in the other end Carissa will be drawing the stuff, so it will be super fun.
Only if I have a better mouse by then. Because this mouse, oh boy, this mouse is wanting me to just slam my fist into it in all the wrong ways, and then slam it into the wall in all the wrong ways,
Oh my god, we need to get hit on your
and then
mouse.
smash it to pieces in all the wrong ways.
We have to get hit on your mouse. It's double clicking.
I promise I'm not talking any not safe for work with that mouse.
It's double clicking.
When it
Anyways.
wants to even click at all.
Anyways, again,
It doesn't function.
again. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'm still nervous again.
Stop it.
Thank you for coming.
Let me end the stream.
No, wait. No, don't do that. Alright, guys. Thank you for coming. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye. Bye. Good night.
Good night and have
I'll
fun
see you next
eating the cookies.
time.